Wildcat on Hayden, brought to you by TC Developments and TC Hayden Properties. So Wildcat on Hayden is a 43-acre development, including 14 lots on the north end of the beautiful Hayden Lake. So behind me you have Sportsman's Access, your nearest launch, allowing you quick access to your boat. All the lake view lots will have boat slips via community dock, and then the lakefront lots all have their own docks situated adjacent to their lot. So how Wildcat started is I bought my own personal property, 5 acres, and then we just started acquiring around us, and we found such a special place we wanted to share it with others. Being an Idaho native, born in the Blue Hospital here, I wanted to share a really special small development on the lake in Hayden. So from Wildcat, you have 2 miles to Hayden Creek, where you can get on dirt roads and ride to Montana through National Forest. Around the lake is a beautiful 26-mile drive, allowing you opportunities for great views, hikes, mountain biking, ATVing, razoring, anything your outdoor desires need, you have it right here. 6 minutes away, you have the Hayden Lake Country Club to play golf, as well as Avondale, and you're about 10 minutes into town for groceries, anything you need. But once you're out at Wildcat, you won't want to leave. Okay, let's go check out Wildcat Creek. Ready for a hike? Behind me you have my home, the first home completed in Wildcat Creek, and then just above you have my parents' house, the second home completed in Wildcat Creek. So we'll walk down Wildcat Creek Road. I'll show you the current development and the homes under construction and the first available lot, which is lot 3, the lake lot. So Wildcat Creek development is a fully gated development. The first road we constructed is the road we're on now. It's Wildcat Creek Road. It used to be a dirt road running through some other properties. We put it completely on TC Development's land. It's about a 3/4 of a mile paved road, as you can see behind. We'll continue to walk. So on my left here is the third home going into Wildcat Creek. They should finish construction in about a month. And as you can see, another beautiful home constructed by Style Built Construction. This is a bring your own builder development. And here is the mayor of Wildcat Creek, the Huck Dog, resident and mayor. So this is lot 3. The last available lake lot at Wildcat on Hayden. It's just over an acre of land. You have about 350 to 400 feet of lakefront. You'll have a private dock, building site just down here, allowing you to build as large a home as you want. Your drain fields are already in across the street. All utilities are in, well is in, so this is build ready. Coldwell Banker, Rick Gunther, and Dustin are handling the sale of this lot. So reach out to us or reach out directly to Dustin and Rick for more information. Your new lake home awaits you on lot 3 at Wildcat on Hayden. So we're still on Wildcat Creek Road. As I said before, it's about a 3/4 of a mile paved, gated road. I love driving out in the morning to go to work or go play golf. Often see white-tailed deer, turkeys all the time. We're truly in nature with the 43 acres. Up on my left here, once all the lots are sold, this will be a dedicated 13-acre park that surrounds our community center, allowing you to play pickleball, basketball, work out in the full-service gym, and the honor bar with a barbecue cook station outside. It's just a little slice of heaven just outside of town. And the amount of wildlife we get through Wildcat Creek is amazing. I've seen elk, deer, a ton of turkeys, grouse, we have quail. So it's truly like you're in nature and you're only 10 minutes from town. So as you can see with the road constructions, we've had to take down a lot of trees here at Wildcat for the cuts and fills, as we built this road above county standard. But the plan this fall is to plant over 200 new trees. We're gonna bring a lot of white pine, a lot of the traditional trees that were native to North Idaho that were logged quite a bit, we're gonna actively put back in here. Wildcat, with the 13-acre park, we'll have a timber management plan, so we're really gonna manage the woods within our community to allow these to sustain for years. So when your family moves to Wildcat, you can be assured that it'll be here forever. Welcome to the entrance of Wildcat Creek. These are your private mailboxes, followed by the private gate to enter the development. As you can see, this is a piece of nature. Even some robins have made a nest above the mailboxes. So access into Wildcat is off East Hayden Road, down Wildcat Creek Road, which is gated. If you pan over here, this is Wildcat as a whole. So this is Wildcat Creek Road coming down to lot 1, 2, and 3. And then we'll walk down and I'll show you Lenny Lane for lots 4, 5, and 6. So this is Lenny Lane. Construction should start in about a week. So Lenny Lane will serve lot 3, 4, and 5, and then allow access to the community center. This road will be paved for these 3 lots, and then the final piece of the road going up to the community center will remain gravel road, accessed by UTV, ATV, Razor golf cart. We really want to keep it natural as much as possible. So the construction of this should be done middle of October, allowing the start of the community center at that time. Just behind me is lot 4, just over an acre of land, serviced via Wildcat Creek Road and Lenny Lane. You're the first house that will be on a cul-de-sac road. 2 houses away from where the community center's going, just back onto Wildcat, maybe a 1-minute drive to your boat. You're out on the lake. And then if you go left, join East Hayden Road. You're into town to get groceries, drop the kids off at soccer, or play a round of golf. Whatever you need, everything's close. So this is lot 5, an acre of land situated on Lenny Lane. You will, depending on where you build your house, have a lake view from this lot, and you're 1 lot away from the community center, continuing up little Lenny Lane. As there will only be 3 houses on this road, it'll be very quiet, perfect for family, grandkids, or whatever you need. So here's lot 6, just over an acre of land, nestled at the south end of Lenny Lane, access to Wildcat Creek Road, and then East Hayden, and then a right-hand turn, just like the other lots, will get you to your boat. I really like this lot because you'll be adjacent to our 13-acre park, and you'll be the closest to the community center. You will have lake views once the home's built, and access to the whole community. You'll be the closest to the walking and running trails of Wildcat. So we're coming to the end of the paved section of Lenny Lane. You have lot 4, 5, and 6, and then lot 6 will be the last lot on Lenny Lane of the paved road. It'll continue up about 500 feet. This is where the community center will be constructed. We will have the fire service required turnout and water supply up there for fire services. As I said before, Wildcat will be under a timber management plan, and so we're not too concerned about wildfires within Wildcat Creek. However, wildfires are a thing we're all dealing with, so we want to put in the right precautions for the fire service and fire services provided. So just up here will be the community center / clubhouse. Really excited to share this with you. It's over 2,000 square feet of gym, common area space, outdoor cook station. We're going to have pickleball, basketball, volleyball, big grassy area. This is a place that families can congregate. You have guests in town that want to take a slice of Idaho for the summer. A lot of good memories are going to be made at the community center. So as you can see, they've put in the staking limits for the road. We hope to start construction on the community center clubhouse October 15th. So if you're looking this way, you got to visualize a little bit. You'll have a basketball court here with kids shooting hoops into the hillside so balls aren't running out. This will be fenced. And then you'll have your common area here with pool table, ping pong table, lockers for adult beverages. And then on the other side will be our fitness center. If you walk with me, this will be your view. Over 180-degree views of the mountains, the lake behind, allowing you to barbecue, have a cocktail in the afternoon, watch the kids play badminton or volleyball over here, and then the pickleball court will be located on this side. This second half will be the gym facility, allowing you to bring your own trainer and do any sort of fitness you need at Wildcat. Really what we've developed in this community is a place you don't have to leave. So this will be your view from the community center / clubhouse. Below that is lot 1 that's under construction, lot 2, and lot 3. And then you can see all of the north end of Hayden Lake. Sportsman's access is on the other side to take your boat in and out once a year from your community dock. So to my right, this is all national forest. So you go up the road about 2 miles, you're on to Hayden Creek, and then you can follow that dirt roads all the way to Montana if that's what you desire. We are about 45 minutes here to Schweitzer Mountain Resort, just north of Sandpoint, that offers you over 2,000 acres of ski resort. So really, whether it's summer, fall, winter, spring, there's activities for everybody living at Wildcat. So if golf's something you're into, we have some fantastic golf in North Idaho. About 6 minutes away, you have Hayden Lake Country Club, established in 1907. Right next to it is Avondale. If you go further into Coeur d'Alene, you have the Coeur d'Alene Resort with the floating green. You have Coeur d'Alene Public. You have Ponderosa Golf Course. Private club, you have Gaza Ranch. You have Black Rock on Coeur d'Alene. You have Coeur d'Alene National, just across from Black Rock. You have Rock Creek and Idaho Club North. That's not even mentioning the golf you have in Sandpoint, and it's a golfer's paradise here in the summer. So as I mentioned before, once the last lot is sold, the 13-acre park will be dedicated to Wildcat Creek Homeowners Association. So that includes all this green space here, down around towards lot 6, 5, and 4. So as you can see, this view, this vista will never get developed, and it'll be owned by the community. So a lot of thought and work went into this development, obviously, but one of the big things was water. How do we get water to each lot? So what we did down by lot number 3 is we dug a new well. That well at about 80 feet produced 39 gallons a minute, which is more than enough water to serve everybody. So here is the first of 2 sets of tanks. There's 2 3,000 gallon tanks here. The water's pumped uphill to the 2 sets of tanks, is stored, turns over every 2 days to allow everybody fresh drinking water, showering, dishwasher, whatever you need. You can leave your water on all the time and we're not gonna run out of water. We'd ask you not to, but the water system was designed by Jim Coleman Engineering, so we have water for everybody at all times. So here we are at lot 7, also just over an acre of land. As you can see, one of the best view lots. You're gonna have 90 degrees of lake and then national forest for days. This lot is accessed directly off East Hayden Road, allowing you a direct driveway. You're gonna save about 3 minutes into town from here. Accessing the dock, you're gonna go on East Hayden, down Wildcat Creek, you're on your dock in about 4 minutes. So view, easy access into town. Lot 7 is phenomenal. Here we are at lot 8, just south of lot 7. This lot, just over an acre, allows you 180 degree views of national forest and lake, like all these lake view lots. Lot 8 is accessed directly off East Hayden Lake Road. Lot 8 has a fantastic building site, which allows you a fully accessed backyard and great views. Here we are at lot 9, just over an acre of land. Have 180 degree views of both national forest and Hayden Lake. This lot will offer a great opportunity for a large backyard. This will be accessed by a gated road off Eagle Road. Save you about 3 minutes getting into town and you're 2 minutes to the boat, 3 minutes down to the boat. You will have walking paths to go directly to the community center, or the community center can be accessed by golf cart, ATV, UTV. So Terra Underground has done all our road construction and excavating, owned by Brian Rush, a local guy out of Priest River. They build magnificent roads, excavating, following all the county requirements. We've built and over-engineered every road, and every piece of land we've had to disturb here, we've done it right. With geotech, the right partners in construction to make sure these roads that you're going to build a multi-million-dollar home on will be there forever. So here we are at the top of Eagle Road. They've just completed grading on this road. We're going to put asphalt down early next week. Just behind me, same gates as we have on Wildcat, will be situated. You can see where they mapped out the gates. So you'll come in here for lot 8 and 9. We'll have a shared driveway, and then down Eagle Road, completely cul-de-sac road, private, just 4 homes on this road. So this is the final construction of Eagle Road. You can see they just graded the road. We actually built this road last year and we let it sit through the winter. With all the groundwater in North Idaho, it's super important that you let a road sit so you work out any of the kinks, any of the heaving. So we let it sit for a full year, and then they just did final grading. They'll put ballast on, and next week we'll pave Eagle Road. So just up here, we've constructed the shared driveway for access to lot 10. You can see we brought out big equipment, and this could be a possible wonderful build site for the home on lot 10. As you can see, you have a fantastic 100-degree view of the north end of Hayden Lake, looking back to Canfield Mountain. We have a bald eagle flying in the background. It's not uncommon to walk up here and you can see deer, elk, turkeys, grouse, quail. You're truly in the woods here, and you're about 150 yards from the front gate into town. So here we are. This is lot 11 on Eagle Road, completely gated, direct access to East Hayden. Lot 11, you're going to have a 180-degree view of the lake from this lot. The build site's down. Your private drive off Eagle Road will be down there. Offers fantastic. You're the second to last lot on a 4-lot road, so it won't be busy. Kids, grandkids can ride their bikes on the road. You'll be very secluded. As you can see, it's very wooded. Below that is my personal property that's 14 acres that won't be developed. So you have a little slice of the woods with lot 11. You come down here, here's your cul-de-sac, fire department turnaround, which allows a perfect opportunity maybe for a basketball hoop for the kids, roller hockey out in the road, whatever you need for the younger generation. And you are a stone throw away from the community center. Drive up, join East Hayden back onto Wildcat, you're onto your boat. So here we are at the build site for lot 11. We're just to the east of Eagle Road. This would be a perfect place. Like I said, 180-degree view of the lake to build your fantastic custom home. So let's talk for a second about builders. Wildcat's very unique in most of the developments in North Idaho. It is a bring your own builder situation. I personally use Style Built, as I mentioned earlier, but you have Aspen Homes, you have Rosenberger Construction, you have Atlas Home Building, you have Selkirk. So you have multiple good custom builders. Being a local guy, I know most of them, and they all do fantastic work. So you can design and build your dream home in North Idaho with your choices. Where a lot of developments out there, you have to use their builders, their design. As long as it meets the HOA standards and the design committee requirements, you can build what you'd like. So this is the team from Terra Underground doing the final grading of Eagle Road. Like I said before, we built the road last year, let it sit. Now they're just putting the final touches on it. Terra Underground, probably the best excavating road construction company in the Pacific. Here we are at lot 12, the last lot in Wildcat Creek development by TC Hayden Properties Development. This lot 12, one of my favorite lots. So you have a 180-degree view of the lake. You'll see down to the southern end of the lake from this lot. There's a perfect build site. I want to walk down and you can see the views through the trees. You're at the end of a private drive with only 4 homes on it, but you get to live at the end of a cul-de-sac in the woods. Again, a minute or less, you're on to East Hayden, you're in town in 10 minutes. Take a right, you're down to your boat in just a couple minutes, and then a mile past that, you're on dirt roads to Montana. 45 minutes to the ski resort. You can be golfing, surfing, skiing, whatever you want. Fly fishing, hunting if you're a hunter, within minutes. This is what Idaho offers. Let me show you lot 12. So currently we'd be in the driveway of this magnificent home that'll be on lot 12 on Wildcat on Hayden. Again, lot 12 offers 180-degree views of the north end of Hayden Lake and just minutes away from town. Follow me, I'll show you the build site. So here we are at the possible build site for lot 12. As you can see through the trees, you're going to have a 180-degree view of Hayden Lake. You're not going to have anybody below you. This is all private property that won't be developed. And again, minutes from town, less than 2 minutes to your boat. So just behind me, over the next week, we're going to deconstruct this home and this garage. And below that is where the community dock will be, allowing all the Lakeview lots, the upper lots we call them, having water access. We'll go down and check out the lake and see how close it is at your fingertips, but you can see where the community dock will sit. You'll access it from Wildcat Creek Road, either via East Hayden or Linney Lane, but your boat will be at your fingertips. Just behind me is where the community dock will be located. We should have construction done by the end of September of the community dock. This will allow access to the lake, to the marina, Hayden Lake Country Club, anywhere you want to go on Hayden, right at your fingertips. Just across is Sportsman's Access, which is a public access boat launch, mostly used by fishermen at this end of the lake, but if you do need to pull your boat out, it's just a mile away. So here we are on the north end of Hayden Lake. Wildcat Creek, the development is just above us. As you can see, the lake's super smooth, allowing you access to any of your favorite water sports, surfing, skiing, tubing. There's fantastic fishing all over this lake for kokanee, perch, great bass fishing. So if you love the outdoors, Hayden Lake's the place to be. It is very, compared to Coeur d'Alene Lake and some of our other lakes here in North Idaho, it's more of a locals lake, so it's not as busy as the other lakes. We'll go out here in a second, but your access to surfing is minutes away, skiing, whatever you want to do on the water, you're right here, and the boat traffic's a lot less. So we keep talking about the community dock and the access to Hayden Lake. Let's go check it out. So at your fingertips, walk to the boat, you're surfing in no time. So this is my house, the first house in Wildcat Creek, right on the lake. And then we switched to lot number 1, the second or third house, under construction from the lake. And there's lot 3, fully available, tucked away in a quiet little bay, minutes away from the main lake. So just behind me, next week we'll start deconstruction on the house and the garage, and then you'll have private access to the community dock that'll be right in here. You'll have private parking, secured parking, and we'll probably put a little area so you can keep life jackets and things for your boat that'll be secured. So you'll access that down Wildcat Creek Road, and then private parking, and you're onto the dock. Let's go check out the lake. So here we are coming out onto the north end of Hayden Lake. We're going to shoot out past Henry Point, around English Point, which is minutes away from Wildcat. English Point is a national park, perfect for riding horses, nature walks, hikes, trail runs with the dogs. Then on this side of the lake, about 4 miles, there's a a Forest Service trail system called Tall Pines, where you can go back about 5.5 miles That is not accessible by motorized vehicles, so it's all walking or hiking or running, whatever you want to do. Back on this side is all national forest, and if you look out there, that's the backside of Canfield Mountain Range. On the other side, you drop into up towards the Silver Valley, where you have Hiawatha Trail, which is railroad tracks converted into walking and biking paths. You get to go through several tunnels over trusses. It's just amazing. So North Idaho offers just amazing outdoor activities. Whether you're a golf or water sports person, you like being in the woods, the hiking's amazing. In the fall we have hunting if you're into hunting. Where we're at right now is fantastic fishing, as I mentioned earlier. We have a ton of ducks and geese. Behind us over here, James, we have a resident bald eagle that lives. It gives us a flyby every couple days, quite a bit in the summer. So you're just truly in the woods, and you're only 10 minutes from town. So just behind me is the Sportsman's Access. That is a park. You have swimming docks down there for people. Back here is all national forest. The trails I mentioned just around East Hayden Lake Road, miles and miles of hiking, running, outdoor activities. You can see this is Hayden Lake. It's kind of a windy day, but the lake is super calm back past Henry Point. So we're really protected back here from the elements, but you're still on the lake. Behind me is Hayden Lake Country Club. We're going to go over there and kind of debut the club. Great private country club, started in 1907. Fantastic golf course, very family friendly location. Great activities, 4th of July, kids camps, all the things you want. Your kids are practicing golf and mug hunters or learning to swim at the lake. Hayden Lake Country Club, great field. A quick 15-minute boat ride, you're at Hayden Lake Country Club. Same amount of time, you're at Hayden Lake Marina. For dinner, gas for the boat, snacks, supplies, whatever you need. Let's go check out Hayden Lake Country Club. So this is the new Cutter Bar at Hayden Lake Country Club, allowing members access from their boats, right to have lunch, and then go play some golf. Fantastic view of Hayden Lake. Here at Hayden Lake Country Club, it just goes to the outstanding lake life / lifestyle in North Idaho. Beautiful golf club you can become a member at. Avondale, just across the street's public membership club, offering similar amenities, but just allows you on the lake, on the golf course, into the mountains for hiking, UTVing, whatever you want. It's here in North Idaho. If you're into racket sports, Hayden Lake Country Club, as well as we have 4 other public courts in Coeur d'Alene for pickleball. Selkirk, the #1 paddle, is produced in nowhere else, North Idaho. So pickleball, tennis, anything you want to do, it's at your fingertips. So here are the courts at Hayden Lake Country Club, but you have Cherry Hill, you have Memorial Park. Coeur d'Alene offers a lot of opportunities. If you're not a member at Hayden Lake, there's a ton of places to play. Here we are at the Porch, one of our #1 dining establishments in Hayden. Fantastic for lunch and dinner, right off Hayden Lake Country Club, across from Avondale. It's truly a local spot. Downtown, sister restaurant, we have Moontime, and then the 207 in Spokane. But you're looking for that good community feel, the Porch has it. Here we are at Avondale, adjacent to Hayden Lake Country Club. Public, kind of private membership course, but open to everybody, 18 holes. It's actually a little bit more challenging than Hayden. Fantastic spot. They also have a restaurant and the clubhouse that's to die for. So you have the Porch, you have Capone's in Hayden City Center, Cochinita, a couple wine bars. The dining's really coming up in Hayden.
My name's Chris Vincent. I'm one of the owners of Vantage Point Brewing Company. We've been in business for about 1.5 years now, and we are a busy brewery downtown Coeur d'Alene. Come down and visit us downtown. We've got our doors open in the summertime, so there's lots of space indoor and outdoor. We've got food there as well, so you can enjoy some pints by the fire pits in the evenings. Cheers.
So here we are at the deconstruction of the last piece for the community dock that'll be accessed just down there. If you have any questions, interest in Wildcat, please contact Rick Gunther, Dustin, or Roxanne. Below me on the screen, you'll have their contact details. Please reach out. We'd love to give you a walkthrough, show you what we're doing, and love to have you at Wildcat, your North Idaho getaway where everything's available.